Hey guys, today we are doing an explosive jumping drill circuit. So if you have not already warmed up, please pause this video, go do a dynamic warm up, and then you can resume this video. It's going to be 3 rounds and you're gonna have a minute break between each round. So I have a different amount of reps or seconds for each of the exercises today. So I will just let you know as we run through them. So first we have 10 knee tuck jumps. So with these, you're gonna try to get as high as you can, bring your knees up as high as you can, and they're continuous and they're explosive, and you gotta do all out effort all the entire time. So this is what they look like. Just like that. Just try to kick your knees up to your chest as fast and as hard as you can. Next, after that, we have 10 push-up hops. So again, you can either do this on your feet if you're able to push-up hop, or you can modify it and be on your knees. That is just fine either way. With this exercise, we are going to try to use as much power and as much force to drive into the ground and hop off of the ground. So we drive that and then it transfers the energy up into a hop. We're gonna try to hop as high as we can. So here is an example. If you're not able to get your chest all the way to the ground, going ahead and do those modified push-ups. You can even, instead of doing it on the ground, laying against a chair, put your arms on a chair. That way you're not completely laying completely flat on the ground. It's all up to you. There are many modifications for that exercise. So you have 10 of those. Next, we have a 30-second imaginary jump rope. So it's all out, full out, force, fast as you can, as many reps as possible. Within that 30 seconds, make sure you have a timer by you. And so basically, you're just gonna act like you're jump roping. Make sure you get up high enough so that if you had an actual jump rope, then it would be able to go underneath and clear your feet. So after 30-second jump rope, we are doing 20 skater jumps. So 20 total, 10 each side. And with this one, it's gonna be explosive again. You're gonna go lateral movements, left and right, and then you're gonna jump and land on one foot, and you're gonna try to jump as far laterally, cover as much ground as you can, while being able to maintain that position on one foot. So this is gonna work a lot on your balance and your ankle mobility as well. So here it is. So act like there is a cone right here and you kind of have to jump over it and land and then push off, land, land. So hold that position. Once you land, hold that position for just a couple seconds. Get your balance if you have to. If you fall, put your foot down, bring it back up, and then go into the next rep. We have 20 total of those skater jumps. After that, we will be doing 10 standing long jumps. So with these, you are going to try to cover as much ground as you can. Standing broad jumps are going to be using your hands, and you're going to want to, if you're able to, kick your legs back and then bring it down. So cover as much ground as possible while also going as vertically in the air as you can as well. So they are continuous. If you only can do 3 in a row because you have limited space, you can go 3 one way, turn around, 3 back until you get all the way to 10. So here's how it looks. We're gonna start in an athletic stance. You put your hips back just a little bit, bring your arms back, fling them forward, and extend out as far as you can. Just like that. Here it is one more time. And then you're gonna land, and see how I landed in a super deep squat. You're gonna stand up and go right back into it. Right away, back to back, 10 standing long jumps. You can have just a brief pause if needed. Try to do them as fluid as possible. So then after that, we are going to be doing 10 block jumps. So you can either do this one exercise on the wall, or you can do it right here in just some big open space, whatever you have. So if you're an outside hitter, you're just gonna be doing step, block. But if you are a middle hitter, then you're going to have to cover a little bit more distance. So we're gonna do the blocking approach and then block like that. So here it is for outsides. And then here is how it's gonna look for middles. Just like that. Always remember, for block jumps, whether you're on the wall or not, you're going to kind of want to be like in a C shape or a backward C shape. So you're going to press over your hands, covering as much ground as possible. And then you're going to kind of bring your toes forward just a little bit. If you're on the wall, they're going to just lightly tap the wall just to get that good shrug and arch, covering as much, getting as high as you can, covering as much area as possible with those hands. And next, lastly, we have a 30-second 4 square jump. So it's going to be in 4 movements. So pretend that you have 2 lines running each way, making a T on the ground. You're gonna start in one corner, in one side, and then just gonna make a circle. So I have this nice little line right here on my ground. And when you do it, you don't wanna bring your body into each square. You wanna kind of keep your body in the center and only move your feet. So it's gonna look like this. And so you're gonna go as quick and as fast as you can, light on your feet, least smallest amount of time on your feet as possible. And then for each round, you're gonna alternate the sides that you go. So if you start up, next time start the other way. And make sure you cross that line every single time your entire foot crosses that line and gets over that and covers that, because that is super important to pay attention just to the little details. So again, this explosive jumping circuit is 3 rounds. You have a minute rest between each round. And then once you're done, finish it up with a nice little static stretching cool down. Thanks, guys.